Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now. Hi.
Hi, are you sure you can prepare for product based companies through this course?
Yes, sitting at home?
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Yes.
Hey, what do you mean by a self paced course?
Well, the course material is available in the form of video lectures. And there are multiple practice problems that come along as well. So, you can access all of it anywhere, anytime. And they are available to you for lifetime.
No way!
Oh, yes way. Don't delay and enroll now.
Geeks.
Hello guys, how are you all? कैसे हो सब? Hi others. Hi Satyen, hi Sohini, hi Subham, hi Miskat, hi Amber. Hello guys, hello. बढ़िया बढ़िया. Happy Dhanteras. Dhanteras was yesterday, I think. Now it's time to say Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali to everyone. So, hi Ajad, hi Priyabhadra. Hi, hi everyone. I think that you have seen that tomorrow we will be having a premiere. Tomorrow live will not be there because tomorrow is Diwali, so I don't think that you all will just come, and so I will also be not free. So tomorrow we will have a premiere, and maybe you have seen it is already there in the channel, so you can check it. Tomorrow we will be going a premiere at the same time. Sorry, which is the 10, and. Happy Diwali, everyone. Yeah, Nankach, you in his Sparks. Okay, Bharat, okay. It's fine. Happy Diwali. आज का लीड कोड टॉक कॉन्टेस्ट आज बहुत सारे कॉन्टेस्ट है आई थिंक देयर वाज कोड फोर्सेस आल्सो लीड कोड आल्सो एंड कॉज संडे है तो काफ़ी सारे होते हैं एक साथ या ओके I don't think because festival season is going on, so we will not expect a large audience. Okay, so it's fine, and let's have it. Let's have it, and आज काफ़ी सारे कॉन्टेस्ट होते हैं एग्जैक्टली ओके या प्रीति डिनर अभी डिनर करके ही आ रहे हैं और इसीलिए थोड़ा लेट हो गया 2 मिनट लेट हो गया स्ट्रीम चालू करने में सो आई हैव डिनर जस्ट बिफोर द लाइव today problems I have taken some beginner level problems only because they were left from SD sheet actually, and as we have to solve all the problems of SD sheet, and there were some problems left in the SD sheet of beginner level. So I just thought ki just take them again because it's festival season, very less attendance is there. So that is why I just thought ki don't take uh, much advanced problems that we will take afterwards. Also, guys, tomorrow we will have a premiere as I told you, and after that premiere, let me tell you that we will be maybe another mentor will start with the classes. Okay, so maybe another mentor will continue with this series. Okay, because I will be allotting with another project. So, and surely it will also be great. So yeah, it's great strategy. Subham means after completing DSA, you can start with solving problems. Okay. Okay, great guys. So I think now we can start. Let me open the problems. Surely I will also miss, but because actually I have another process allotted from my team, so I have to basically move to that also. So that's all. Hmm. Okay, great guys. So let's start with the session, and we will be basically having no, not for tomorrow only. After I think of 1 week, for the complete 1 week. Hello, yes, hello. Hi. So let's start, guys. Let's start with the session. Uh, yes, I think you have to continue with the series from now. After tomorrow, I think you have to continue with it. I will ask her to just allot this project to you. Actually, I am speaking slow, others, because I was having headache just before the live, and after that because आज पूरे दिन बहुत काम किया दिवाली की वजह से. There was cleaning, there was I just fixed the complete lighting in my house, जो लाइट वगैरह लगती है, और काफ़ी सारी शॉपिंग भी हुई और पता नहीं क्या क्या. तो उस वजह से काफ़ी मुझे थोड़ा सा फिर मैंने अभी थोड़ा मैं रेस्ट कर रहा हूँ अभी 1-2 घंटे से. उसके बाद भी थोड़ा सा हेडेक होने लगा था. सो देन ऑल्सो नाउ इट्स फाइन वेन एवर आई एम हेयर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू गाइज. नाउ इट्स फाइन. हेलो उज्जवल. Hello. I cannot pronounce your name. Henrik. I think it's Henrik, na? Henrik Lima. Hello, Henrik. Hello, others. Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali. I live in Kanpur in my home only. हाँ हाँ शुभम पक्का कुछ टॉप 10 को कोर्स कूपन पक्का है. हाँ मैंने मैच लास्ट के 5 ओवर्स देखे थे यार. हाय हैप्पी दिवाली हैप्पी दिवाली. Okay, let's start. Yeah, okay, Subham. Surely that is the problem that basic people have. Okay, the problem is basically maximum number of rows, and we have already discussed about the binary search technique, and here that is what we have to implement only. The binary search technique is what we have to implement. This problem was asked in companies including Microsoft. So let me add the banner of it. Okay, yeah. So for sure, this was okay. So guys, Sure. Okay, guys. So I think that from now, because I am starting the problem, just please avoid unnecessary talks. Let's focus on the problem only, okay? Because it basically diverts my attendance, okay? Attention, okay? So now, from now, just focus on the problem. The problem is that we are given with a particular array, which is a Boolean 2D array. Means the Boolean means that it will just contain true and false only, okay? Basically, it is a int, means it will just contain 0 and 1. So that is what it is saying as the Boolean array. We are, and each row of the array is each row of that Boolean array or 2D array is basically sorted. Each row is sorted. We have to find the row with the maximum number of ones. So we have to find the row with the maximum number of ones. Okay. Yeah, it's near. That is what we have to do. So we have to apply binary search on each of the on each of the matrix, obviously. Okay. So hello idea soldier, hello. So that is what we have to do. Let me just tell you guys that how we have to do this thing. Okay. So as we have to, what we have to do is, okay, let me open the, I think, oh no, ये क्या हो गया? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, happy Diwali, Priyanshi. Yes, today is Choti Diwali and tomorrow is Diwali. So tomorrow there will be a premiere. I will tell you, Abhishek, how we will, for sure. Let's start, guys. Let's start with the problem. So let's consider this particular matrix only, which is given to us. So 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 you can see here one thing that yeah. So guys, let's say that you are given with an array of the 0 and 1 and it is a sorted array. That means you will contain first all the zeros and then you will contain all the ones. So let's say that the case will be like this: 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1. So let's say this is the case. Okay, this is the array which is given to you and you have to find out how many ones are there. So just first there will be two corner cases, guys. There will be two corner cases. The corner cases will be, guys, that if there are all the ones and if no one is there. These are the two corner cases. And the case, so let's say this array is ARR. Let's say that this array is ARR. Okay. So the two corner cases will be there. The first corner case is that if it has all the ones, the sare one only. In that case, what it will be? That ARR of 0 will be 1. So if the first index is 1, so obviously all the other elements are also 1. So if the first index of that array is 1, so obviously the array contains all the ones are there. Means number of ones is equal to the size of the array. Is this thing okay? Is this thing great? Just write a +1. Similarly for no, the ARR of n minus 1 will be 0. Means the last index of the array will be 0. So if the last index is 0, so all the element before that is also 0. That means that complete array contains only 0. It will not contain any other. We can say it like first and last. It is similar to that first and like the last one. Okay, it is similar to that. So these are the two corner cases that we have to basically observe. Okay. Now, guys, the next thing will be that how we can find how many ones are there. So if we can know that from which index R1 is starting. So as you say, it's okay, Aditya. It's not late. So guys, the thing is that as Subham said, that first and last occurrence will be applied. I think it's right, but we obviously know that the last occurrence will always be the last occurrence will always be the last index, the last occurrence of 1 if 1 is present. if 1 is present, its last occurrence will be the last index, means this one. So that is not the case. That we already know that the last index of the is the last occurrence of it. But if we can get to know the first occurrence of one, if we can get to know the first occurrence of one, means the index I, such index where at I means at ARRI there should be a 1, and because we want the first occurrence, because here we also have 1, here we also have 1, but the first occurrence means that if at I we have 1, there should be a 0 at I minus 1. So if these two cases will follow, that at a particular index there is 1 and the index before that is 0, that means that that index I is the first occurrence of 1. We know the first occurrence of 1, we already know the last occurrence of 1. Now what we can do, we can simply make n minus 1 minus I plus 1. It will be basically n minus I. So basically n minus I will be the number of ones. You can see here, if I will just index this particular array. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So last index means the value of n here is 8 and this index is 3. You can see 8 minus 3, 5 ones are present here. So this is the formula. Means if I is the index where we have 1 and before I means at I minus 1 if we have 0, that means I is the first occurrence of 1. And so how many ones are present here? N minus I ones are present here. So someone was asking that using the searching technique how we can find number of ones. This is how we can find number of ones. There's a very famous question called first and last occurrence of a particular character. Okay. Yeah, Nakas, that two cases, that corner cases I have already written. If there are no ones, if there are all ones. Okay. So that is also I have already written here. So I don't think CAD is okay. Let's first implement this. So guys, what we will do here is that first of all, let's create a function to find the length, or you can say the number of ones. So let's get a function. Let's say count ones. So and it will take a vector of let's say ARR. Guys, what about the likes? How many likes are there? 27 likes. Okay. Yeah, and we will have a int n. That means the number of characters in that vector. After that, what we will have is key. As I told you that if the even the first character is 0, so if even the first character is 1, that means all the ones are present. It means all the characters are ones. Exactly, Subha. So in that case, I will simply return welcome atomic. Simply return n. Okay. Else, if the last index is even equal to 0, in that case we will return 0. Means because we know ki no ones are present here, the last index is even 0. In the else case, we will obviously find the value of this I, means the first occurrence of the first occurrence of our 1. Okay. So we will simply apply the we can say the binary search technique for it. Okay. So we will have int L which will be equal to 0 and int R which will be equal to n minus 1. We will have a while loop normally that we have in binary search. Okay. And using that while loop we will find the mid basically. Okay. We will find the mid pointer. Okay. And when we find for the mid pointer, you will see one thing that it can have multiple L by R by 2. Okay, we have discussed, I think, binary search in the second or third. I think that in the third session of this particular series. So you can check out that third session. Okay, great. After this, we will check that if the value of array mid is equal to 1, and the value of ARR mid minus 1 is equal to 0. So that means this is what we want. As I told you, that if these two cases will be done, that means we are at a great place. That is okay means miscut. We can also take L plus R minus L by. That is just maths here. Maths hai wo maths. A normal maths. If you will solve that L plus R minus L by 2, if you will evaluate that, that will be L plus R by 2 only. It will be L by 2 plus R by 2. So that is the only difference between this and that. Okay. That's not a very big case. Okay. So yeah, it is ARR mid is equal to 1 and ARR mid minus. So if this is the case, so we will simply return the value of n minus min. Why n minus min? As I told you that if the first occurrence is I, so number of ones will be n minus I. Okay. In the else case, guys, if the value of ARR of mid is equal to 1, if it is equal to 1, so we want to make it on the left half. So I will make R is equal to mid minus 1, and else I will make L is equal to mid plus 1. So that will be the only case, and that is the only count one function. Okay. Now, guys, we have to return the index of yeah, for the very long cases it works, but I don't think such long cases are there. Means here it's just normal 40. Okay, so that will be there. Great, guys. So here we will have first max that will be initially 0, and that max will basically store the, and we will have an answer also, so that will be initially minus 1. So this max will basically store the number of max also minus 1, let's say, number of ones, the maximum number of ones in a particular row, and answer will store the index of that row. Okay, index of that. Now we will have this number of rows here, so it will be I plus plus. Let's make it ARR only. It will be easy for me. Then for each number, we will count x. X will be the number of ones in that particular row. So we'll call this function count ones, where we'll pass the row and its size, which is n. If x is greater than max, so in that case, I will make max is equal to x and answer is equal to y. After the cases, I will just return our I, because I is our answer. We will just simply return it. Okay. Not I, sorry. It will be answer. No? It will be answer. Answer will be returned. Sorry. Not I. Let's compile the case that what we are having here. We have got the fine answer, I think, for this particular case. Let's submit it. Okay. I'm not so sure about it because, okay, it ran. So this is the basic problem. If we talk about the time complexity and space complexity for this particular problem, रिटर्न हो तो रहा है टेक विद रजत, ये रिटर्न ये भी है, यहाँ पर भी हो रहा है. So the time complexity we talk. So the time complexity of this particular last में करने की जरूरत नहीं होती है, but yeah, for safe cases we can write it like return 0. Otherwise it's not very, and sometimes it says, but here in all the cases it will return. It will not be a very big case. Okay. So if you talk about the time complexity of this particular case, it will be log n, because we will be simply taking the normal binary setup, and it is order of n. So it will be n log m. Okay, because there are m is the size of the column, not n square, Abhishek, because here we are using the binary search. Here is a loop, so it's basically n log m only. It's not a very big case other than that, and that is all that we are going to do here. Okay, that's all that we are going to do here. Okay, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. So that's completely fine, guys. Okay, I hope that you have loved this particular problem, and this was a problem which was based on searching, and we have basically not done much problems of searching, so that is why I just talked this problem so that we can solve it. And there are some easy problems which are left in the SD sheet, so we'll be also taking that. And yeah, it was an easy problem, yes. But then also it's not so easy for the beginners, and that means it is a conceptual problem, so we have to take it. Great, guys. So I hope this particular problem is now clear to everyone, and then we can move towards the Abhishek. This is not a thing to forget. Please don't forget these type of things. Okay. Yeah, Harish. The problem was that we have to find the row with the maximum number of ones. So for counting how many ones are there, we have used the technique of binary search, just like we do in the first and last occurrence of a number. That is the binary search problem. What we are doing, we are finding the first occurrence of a number of one, and the last occurrence of one is obviously always n minus one. So if we know the first occurrence, we know the last occurrence, so we know that how many ones are there. And using that particular technique of binary search, we can get how many ones are there. And based on that ones for each row, we are finding which row contains the maximum number of ones and what is the number of that row. That is what we have to output. Okay, so that's what we do. Now if we talk about the next problem, the problem is count distinct elements in every window. This problem was asked in LinkedIn. Okay, so let me say you that it is not mentioned here, but it is asked in LinkedIn. Okay, so So this is the next problem, which is count distinct elements in every window. The element is that we are given with an array of integers and a number k. And please, guys, hit the like button. I think that now we are 40 viewers, so I think that we can reach 50 likes. Okay, so let's reach 50 likes. Okay, and let's reach 50 likes. Okay. Yeah, we have to use the hash map only here. So what it is saying, guys, key we will be having an array, and based on that array, we have to find the distinct numbers of elements in each window. Okay, in each window. So you can see here that the array which we are given with is this one, which is this 1 2 1 3 4 2 3. This is the array which is given to us. In this particular array, what it is asking, क्या हुआ यार? In this particular array, what it is asking us is to just find that how many distinct elements are there in each window. Okay, so you will see that this is the array which is given to us, and in this particular array, if we talk about the window size given here is 4. So let's take a window size 3. So okay, so taking window size 3 will help us to understand the problem in a more good way. Okay, so you will see here that if we take this first window, okay, so how many distinct elements are there? Tell me this thing. How many distinct elements are there? Obviously, there are two distinct elements. There's one and two are there. So two distinct elements are there. If we will go on, three distinct elements are there. 1, 2, and 3. If we go on again, three distinct elements are there. We will go on again, three distinct elements are there. And then we will go on again three. So let's take now 4. Let's take for 4. Okay. So for 4 also, I don't think that it will create a very much difference. So it will be just Let's take for 3 also only. Okay, so that will be the case. Now guys, let's see how we can do it. Okay, so first of all, what we will do, we will first of all we want the window to be 3 now. So what we will do is that we will first consider the first 3 elements, but while considering we will also have a counter. So this counter will count the number of distinct elements in that particular window. So initially the counter will be 0. Now what I will do, I will take a map. Okay, so currently you can see that there is no element. So first of all we have got element 1. We have got element 1. So you will see one thing. You will see one thing because we have got a new element 1, and that element is also not present in our map. So we will make it in our map. Let's say map of 1 is equal to 1. So map of 1 is equal to 1 means that now we have a 1 present in our map. Means this is a 1. And because 1 was not present earlier, means 1 is the unique element which was not present earlier. So I will also increase the counter by 1. Okay. Then I will have 2. For 2 also you can see 2 was not present earlier. How we can say that 2 was not present earlier? Because the map value of 2 is not greater than 1. It's not greater than 0. So what I will do, I will make the map value of 2 to 1, and I will increase the count again by 2. Why? Because again we got a 1 unique element. Now the next number is 1. So because this 1 was already present in our map, it was already present in our map, means it is not a unique element, it is already present in our particular window. So in that case, what we will do? In that case, we will just increase the map value because now we have got a second one, but we will not increase the value of count because that was not a unique element. You can see that for the first window, we have checked and the value of count is 2. That means the first window contains 2 distinct elements, and that is the case also. So you can check here. 2 is the answer. Now guys, for the third, what we will do? For the third case, what we will do? I will add a 3. So this 3 is added, and you can see 3 was not added previously. So I will make the map value of this 3 to 1 and also increase the counter by 1. Why by 1? Because this 3 was a unique element which was not present earlier. Now because we are increasing the window size, so we have to also decrease the window size from starting. Okay. So the window size will be something like this. So we have to also decrease the frequency for this one. So when we decrease the frequency for this one, the frequency will again become 1. But you can see that frequency is changing from 2 to 1. It is not becoming 0. Means now also there is some 1 present in your window. There is some 1 present in your window. You can see it is present. That means your distinct counter will not decrease. Okay. And you will just go on. Let's check for the next case. For next case, you can see, and now for this, the answer will be 3. 3 will be printed because count is 3. Okay. For next case, you will see that your next number is 4. Again, what you will do, you will make the map of 4 is equal to 1. And because it was a new element, it was not present previously, I will also increase the counter. And as I told you, when we will add a new element, we have to also delete an element from the start. So this 2 is, let's say, deleted from our window. So when 2 will be deleted, I will decrease the map of 2. So the map will become 0. So map will become 0. What does it mean? It means that element 2 is now not present in your window. Its map is now 0. It is not present in your window. Map 0 means the value which it is contributing in the count means that unique character is not present. I will decrease the count by 1. So it will be 3 only. This case also. So this is how we will go on. This is all we will go on. So if we will, I hope that this particular approach is clear. And if let's implement this thing so that after implementing it will be more clear to you. So first of all, as we have discussed, we will take a map. We can take another map also, but let's take a map simply of int command. Let's name it MP. So that map will be taken, and after taking that map, what we will do that first of all we want the first k elements. As I told you, first of all we will take the first k element. The properties will be very same, and we will have a counter also. I'm not getting what is this. Okay. So this is vector because we have to implement the answer. So I will take a counter count which will be equal to 0. And I will take a vector of int also. Answer we will store the answer. Okay. Now first of all I will have the first k elements. Okay, because for the first k elements I have to go one by one. And after, I think that I don't think this is required. Let's have a different thing. Okay, let's start from a starting only. Okay. So first of all, we'll take that if the map value of ARR, because that is what we mean. This means that we are. I don't know. Okay. Let's do it for first K only first. Okay. So and it starts from zero only and make the count to one, because and make MP of ARR of 0 to 1. So that means we have it's okay others. I am not speaking very advanced English that you will not understand. I am just speaking, okay, I will speak in Hindi also. Okay, so let's understand. Okay, so what here I'm doing, I'm making count to one and the map of ARR 0 to 1. So that means we are considering the first element, okay, the zeroth index element in our map, and our count will be one. Okay, that is what we are considering here. Now we have the for loop, and this particular for loop is starting from 1 to k. Why 1 to k? Because what we want is the first k elements, because we want a window size of k only. Okay. So if the map value of, so what I will do, I will be, let's say, at ARR of I, and we have to add Great, Shubham. So, and we have to add it in our window. So first I will check its map value. So if the map value of ARRI is equal to 0. So if it is equal to 0, that means it is a new element that we are inserting in our map. It is a new element which we are inserting in our map. So if it is a new element, or we can say unique element, which we are inserting in our window, so we will make count plus and we will make the value of it plus. Else if it is not the case, so in that case I will just make MP of ARR of I plus. Similarly, because we will also subtract the element from last, so for this particular case of starting k elements, we will not subtract any element, we will just add first k elements. So I am not writing the subtract case. Okay, and after this particular case, this first k elements will be added, and after this I will also push back this value of count into our answer. Okay. And now the thing starts after that. Now what we will do? So first case will be this only, which will be, it will be as it is what we are doing currently. Okay, means we are adding a new character, we are adding a new number which is ARRI in our window. So we are checking its map value. So if it is a unique element, we will increase the count and we will increase the map. But so this is the first thing, that we are adding a new element which is at index I. But we have to also delete the element. And if we are at index number I, so basically we have to delete the I minus k element, the I minus k. Okay. So let's say this is the case. So what I will do, I will do the same thing here. But before that, what I will do, first of all, I will make the MP of ARR of I minus k minus minus. Why? Because I am subtracting it. I am making it subtract. Okay. So now if the value of that MP I minus k will become 0, if the value of it will become 0, that means if it becomes 0, that means it was a unique element which we have just discarded from the window. So in that case, what I will do, in that case, I will make my map at count minus 1. And after this particular case, I will push my count into the case, into the answer. And after this, I will just return my answer. Okay. I hope that this should work fine. Let's compile the code. Okay, we have got the right answer for our sample test cases. Now let's submit the code. All the test cases are being passed. So this is how you can see that we can solve the particular problem, which is this sliding window problem. And this was asked in recent interviews. Okay, I also participated in a coding round where this was asked. So yeah, means these type of questions are asked, and sometimes you are basically confused that what you have to apply. And you can see that the approach, the code is quite simple. It is a simple sliding window and hashing approach. So hashing, two pointers, sliding window, they all are just interrelated. You have to basically use the combined approach of hashing and two pointers or sliding window. Most of the times when we make a good greedy problem and this type of problem. Okay, so yeah, exactly, amazing. So this was also a great problem, and I hope that you have got it. Just tell me if this is clear to everyone. I have explained it in a very good way. So if anyone has any doubt also, so it can you can one can just check the recording and what does mean by intuition in programmer? Intuition means that case that what why we are thinking this means. For example, that in the last problem we have implemented binary search to count the number of ones in the room. So that was our intuition. But how we just thought of it that we have to use the binary search. So I can say that because the array was sorted, that is why I have used binary search. So that was my intuition. Means that was the intuition behind the logic. So that's what it is. Okay. Great guys. So how many likes are there now? Okay, we have 40 likes only. Now let's move to the next problem, guys. And that is also a very easy problem. I am just taking easy problems for now because that were part of our SD sheet, and because many beginners are also here who are basically, so we have to solve every type of problems, fine guys. So that is why I've just taken this problem. I don't think that it is asked in very big company, but yeah, it is asked in Ola. So let's make it Ola. Great. So it is minimum indexed character, which it was asked in Ola caps. Okay. So let's solve this particular problem. Okay, it will not take much for this particular thing, and we will surely solve the problem. The problem is minimum indexed character. So basically, what we have that we have a string str and we have a string pat. We can say pattern. Okay, Happy Diwali, Muhammad Faj. Happy Diwali to you. So we have the minimum index of the character in str, and that is also present in pattern. So it's like we are given with a string str and the another string pattern, and we have to find the minimum standard character that is also present in pattern. So basically you have to find the common character. So common character is like a character which is description may remove loop in Subham, but maybe that was mentioned wrong because remove loop in linked list was discussed yesterday. So maybe that was listed wrong. If I'm not wrong, that will be listed wrong. Okay, yeah. Because that remove loop in linked list is we have solved yesterday already, and so I don't think that it is required. So let me send a question if you guys don't know about that. This is the question name. Okay. You can just check. Yeah, this is an easy problem. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Means this is Diwali and you all have to enjoy. And also, guys, tomorrow we will have premiere, and tomorrow we will only solve one problem in the premiere. We will be solving only one problem, and we'll be giving you guys only one problem as homework because I know that Diwali season is there, festival season is there, so you all are just enjoying the things, and no one is there to solve the SDC. Even I will be somewhere with my friends or someone to just enjoying. So then we can easily find that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is what you can do. Sir, can I talk you? Yes, Atul, you can talk me means you can write in the chat. I am replying to each and every comment. So yeah. It is a quite basic problem, a very easy one. I hope that you all can just solve it. So the problem is nothing. The problem is nothing but we are given with a string and we have to find the first such character which is also present in pattern. So what we can do, we can simply take a map and we can have check on the characters which are present in this pattern string. So we can have a map and we can have check on the characters which are present in this pattern string. And we have a str, I string str. Okay. So for this pattern string, what I can do, I will make all the characters in a map. So let's say the map of s is one, means s is present in the map. Map of e is also one, that e is present in the pattern, and map of t is also one, that means t is present in the pattern. Okay. Happy Diwali, Harit. Happy Diwali to everyone. Everyone. Okay. So we have a G. G is all not present in pattern. We can check it. Okay. Atul, in GFG, we solve multiple type of problems. In this GFG practice portal, you will normally see problems on data structural algorithms, on competitive programming. That's all, okay. And then if E is there, you can see E is there, and E is a character which is already present in this pattern. So E will be the answer. And basically, you have to output the index of it. So the index of E is one. So that is why we have outputted one. Okay. Harshvandan, if you have started coding, I will first recommend you to make clear of some basic concept because this is a direct problem solving. So surely you will get help from it, but if you don't know even the basics of a syntax of a particular language, so it will not be helpful for you. So first, learn the basic syntax of. So in Geeks for Geeks courses, you will find a course of fork C++, fork Java, fork Python. It is a completely free course. I am not promoting anything here. It is a completely free course. So for those who have any doubt with the basics also, the basic courses, the basic syntax of a programming language or the basic things, you can check out the fork Java, fork C++, and fork Python course where you will simply see that thing. Okay. So that's a completely fine thing. Okay. Yeah, simple thing is there, simple linear is there. Happy Diwali, happy Diwali. Others the simple the question is same that we have to return the index of that character. If you have done till oops search button, so I think that you can start with this particular live. It's fine. Uh, yeah, others I'm saying that if there is a pattern given to you, you have to find the first. You have to iterate from the str, the string, and you will check for the first character, and you have to return the first index of the character, which is also present in pattern. So आपको str के ऐसे character के index बतानी है जो कि pattern में भी present है. तो देख सकते हो कि जो e character है, e हमारा str में भी है, pattern में भी है. So हमें वो आउटपुट करना है. ठीक है. SK Chand, let's first solve this problem. उसके बाद there will be some 5 minutes, so I will surely do this thing. Okay, I will surely take your all the discussions and out. Okay, so we will simply take a map of character comma int of MP, and I will first iterate. This is a for each loop for this pattern string. After no, not the indexes should not be same. This is just the character should be same. Okay, indexes should not be same. Indexes should not be same. There's a character which we are checking for in str should be present in pattern. That's all. There is the case that index are same, but that's not a very obvious. That's not an obvious case that indexes should be same. Okay, so for this str, we have to use the index array because we have to return the index. We cannot just use the normal for each loop because then we will not have the index. Okay. So if the value of the character in map is positive, so that means that is the character, and it will simply return I. And maybe there's a case that no such character is there, so we will return -1. So that is the very obvious case. So in that case, we will return -1. That's all. I think that we can compile the code and just check it. You've got the right answer for this particular code. Let's submit it. So yeah, we have got the right answer. Let's close this, and that's all. It is a quite very easy problem. Okay, that we have solved here. So yeah, these are the three problems that we have solved today, and I hope that you have got this and you have learned something new. For basically for today's session was more for the beginners. Okay. Uh, Yes, Shubham, I'm not sure for it. Okay, but I am basically having another project. Okay, surely means that's not the case. The other mentor who will join will surely be a more great mentor than me. Okay, so that's not the case. Or we all are just good at explanation and everything. So you can see that the problem solvings and the other thing, the other mentors of GFG are also good. So someone will take the session. Don't worry about that. Okay. My coding journey is tomorrow. I will have no. Tomorrow I will only have the premiere. Okay, so that will be a premiere. That will not be live. Tomorrow I will have the premiere, not a live. Okay. So yeah, my coding journey is like I've started coding in Java in class 10 because that was present in my syllabus. But that time I was not just coding very much because it was just because I have to participate. I have to just appear for the board examinations. After that, in 11th, 12th, I was just into my JEE preparation. I haven't done so coding, and then from the first year of the college, I started competitive programming. So means basically from the second semester of my college, I started with competitive programming, and that is what just have my attention. And after just done doing this for 1 year, means for us the complete second semester and for the complete third semester, I was at 5 star and I expired at code forces. It took me 1 year to be that, and for that complete 1 year I was just practicing problems. I was just participating in contests regularly, and that is what I was just doing. After that, I got an offer from Geeks and some and also some offers from other companies too, and as the intern offer also. So after that, it's been some 6 7 months. I'm working at GFG and as the intern. Okay, so that's all. What is the meaning of competitive programming? And okay, so for the competitive programming thing, I think I've said you can check out my channel also. Okay, that I have told many things about competitive programming. It's all about that we have a competitive environment. We have a particular contest where other people like us are also just competing to us. So that's more similar to a coding round, just like you give a coding round where there are different candidates who are just fighting for a single job. It's just like a coding round. Okay. CP is coding sports exactly. What was your first code in life? Hello world or binary search? You are good at CP. So, means Shubham, my first code. I don't remember what will be my first code. The first thing which I have read about coding was comments. So there was a teacher from whom I just used to learn coding in class 10, and he was a very good teacher actually, and who just the first class was on comments, how we write comments on Java, and that different thing. So, and after that I basically write code of, I think maybe the first code I've ever written was of linear search, then of binary search, bubble sort and binary search. These were the two algorithms basically which were asked in class 10. Okay, so that's all. It's CP with Abhinav. Okay, it's CP with Abhinav. Great guys. Okay. Fine. So that's what all about this. Surely, guys. So I think that it's like this is an eighth day of our SD sheet, and in this eighth day, I think that the 7 day we have solved 6 problems per day, because I have solved 3 problems and we have done 3 problems in homework. Okay, so it's like 6 into 7, 42, and 3 problems we have solved in the first day. Okay, and on that day I have not given you any homework. So basically, in these some 8 days or 1 week, we can say we have solved some 45 problems from SDC. Happy Diwali, good night. I will send the homework. Great day. India won, yes. India won thanks to Virat Kohli. Yeah, let me also share the problems. Just a minute, I have to open. Oh, good night, Subham. Just please don't forget to hit to just drop the comment after the video. In the yesterday's live, I have not seen any comment of anyone that you have sent or attended or anything. So please comment just after the video. Just, yeah, I have attended the session or something like that. Okay. Happy Diwali, everyone. Happy Diwali, to everyone. Okay. Adit, as many problems as you want. Means solving problems is just like more you will solve, more you will have a grabs. Happy Diwali. Yes, yes, Priyanshi. Happy Diwali to everyone. And tomorrow we will have a premiere. Tomorrow we will not have a live. So the premiere is already scheduled. The premiere is already scheduled in our channel. You can check it out. Okay. Let me now share the homework to you guys. And so here's the homework for today. So as I have solved the easy problems only, so obviously I will give easy problems in the homework too. Okay. Attendance will be marked. Subham, the attendance will be marked in the Discord. There will be three basically things that in the Discord, if you will send the answers of the three problems, then that will be saying that you have solved the problems. If you will be attentive in this class, in these sessions, that is the second case. And third case will be that if you will comment down on the video so that we can know, ki, yeah, you have attended the session after 1 month when we are just figuring out the top 10 persons. Okay. It is find the element that appears once in a sorted array. It is a very easy problem. Then we have a array pair sum divisibility problem. That is also easy one. And the converter sentence inserts equivalent network numeric keyboard sequence. So both easy problem है ये भी. It's just based on the map and I think just simply maths and simple greedy approach problems are there. So it's not a very tough problem. Okay. So that's all, guys. That's all what we have. So there are 2 minutes left. So let's wait for 2 more minutes. Okay. After that, we will conclude the session. And before that, guys, just don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. I think that now we should have crossed the 50 likes now. Have we crossed the 50 likes? Yeah, we have crossed 50 likes. Great, guys. So that's all. Don't worry, Subham. I am not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. Just I will surely. So soon we will also having some more lives in our channel. You will see it, and tomorrow surely we will have a premiere. And actually, my live courses are starting, so that is why I'm doing it. So great, guys. And you can see the Diwali decoration of mine here, the lights and the okay. So वो जो प्लांट है उसमें मैंने लाइट लगा के रखी हुई थी एंड वो मेरे ख्याल से डिम हो गई है. उसमें सेल पड़े हुए थे जो वो प्लांट रखा है उसमें मैंने लाइट लगा रखी थी बट इट्स नॉट डिम. सो मे बी कि वो थोड़ा सा कुछ दिक्कत हो गई हो. Subham is just changing his project. Exactly, others. Great, guys. Not now. It's GFG. Okay. So fine, guys. I think that that's all for today, and now we can just conclude today's session. I hope that this session was helpful for you, and we will meet again soon with this particular series. And please continue with this series with the same joy and with the same excitement. And surely after 30 days, the top 10 of you will get the free course coupons. And just don't think of that free course coupon that you will give. That is just a small course coupon. The main thing that you are getting from these particular session is your knowledge. Okay, you will be solving some more than 100 problems at the end of these 30 days, and that will help you a lot in your placement. That is a very big gift than this small course coupons. This is nothing in front of knowledge that you are getting from here. Okay, so that should be more important than getting a coupon. Don't just think of a coupon that I am getting a coupon from this particular live. Think of that what you are learning from here. Okay, that's all. So thank you guys. Happy Diwali to everyone. Let's meet, and I hope I wish that आपकी दिवाली अच्छी हो. So let's meet after Diwali, and thank you guys. Thank you very much. Bye. Good night. Have a good day. Bye bye. Tata. Bye.